guys, and welcome to Till Vacuum Do Us Part. Today's video is just kind of like an itch to switch, tweaking decor. I even picked up some stuff from like TJ Maxx just now, and so I'll show you a haul. But I feel like I'm in that stage that I'm like moved in and everything's like unpacked and settled, but I still want to tweak a few things. Like there's just a few things off in different spaces, and so that is what we're going to be working on today. So if you're new here, go ahead and click that red subscribe button down below, and let's jump straight into today's video. Here is everything we bought. I'm just going to talk about each piece as we decorate with it, just so this intro is not terribly long. I saw this piece and it just screamed organic modern to me, and so I knew I'd find a spot for it. It was $59.99. Worst case, I can return it, but I feel like I could use this in probably hundreds of different places in this house, so let's find the winner.
Yeah, I'm a dead man walking by day, wondering if there's medicine I can take. Wait until the sun goes down, that's when I can let it out. You can call me crazy, I call it fate. Transformation taking over me. From dusk till dawn, I'm digging my way up the grave. From dusk till dawn.
This doesn't look terrible, but I kind of like the wood in here better. I like that it's lower, and I already have so many like black elements in here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and switch it back and find a different spot. I will say I bought a mat in here because every time I show this space, everyone's always like, you need a bath mat. So I'm gonna switch this back, go pick up the bath mat, tweak this a little bit, and then we'll be good to go, and we'll grab the next piece. While I was at the store, I grabbed, I'll get to this later, I grabbed this mat set because I knew I needed one by the tub, but I was also needing one for the pool bath right there, so when girls go in wet, they won't fall. So I'm hoping both of these work, so we'll try them out in those areas.
I can feel the ice run through my blood, surges through my body all at once. My heart pumps in the dead of night, my feet run into the fire, right into the fire of my soul. Let the transformation take control. From dusk till dawn, I'm digging my way up the grave. From dusk till dawn.
What are we thinking right here? So if you follow me over on Instagram, I've spent a few days putting like trees in here, like olive trees. We've tweaked this so many different ways, and I haven't just found the perfect spot. I almost feel like now I need a little bit more black, because like all the black's up high, but then there's no black down low. So I'm gonna take you to my decor cabinet and see what we can find. I might swipe that if I can't find anything. But now that you guys have seen most of these rooms, I can actually walk in them while I'm filming. So in here, if you guys watched my movie room makeover video, I've tweaked it a lot, so you'll see it in like the furnished home tour. But this is all my decor. So I have some black pieces. I got those candlesticks, so let me grab these and see if I can find a spot for them. Let's see.
Staring my fears in the face. From dusk till dawn, I'm digging my way up the grave. From dusk till dawn, I'm staring my fears in the face. From dusk till dawn, I got to hell the waves. They've got a price to pay. From dusk till dawn, from dusk till dawn.
This spot has been so hard for me to figure out. I just haven't quite been able to do it because I'm like less is more. I don't want a ton out here, but as soon as I put one thing in, I'm trying to like balance it out. I might go grab the tree. You guys haven't seen the tree yet. I might move this out because I'm not loving it. I'm gonna grab the tree and I'm gonna grab the candlesticks and we're gonna see what we can figure out. Right here are the candlesticks. So I bought these. I don't know if they'll be super yellow. I won't turn them on much, but it was 2 for $6.99. So I grabbed 2 of them. So I'm gonna open those up for the candlesticks and then we are going to go grab this tree. So this tree was on major sale during Amazon Prime Days and I didn't think I needed another one. So I grabbed it because I didn't need one, but I knew I'd want one eventually. So I got it over on Instagram. We decided it looks best in here. It still needs a pot, so don't judge me. But I think I should have gotten 2 because I really like the green in here. I have the blinds closed because it is so hot today. It feels like it's like 110 here in Oklahoma. So I really like the tree in here, but I really like it next to the bathtub too because it feels like a spa. So I'm gonna pull this in there and see if we like it better over there for today.
Right off the bat, I knew I loved you. You had that sparkle in your eyes, some kind of shimmer in your presence, unlike no other I had met.
While I'm working on these candles and getting batteries put in, I want to let you know that my next video is going to be my 8 a.m. morning routine. So if you want to see how I start off my day and just make sure I'm very productive but very intentional, definitely be on the lookout for that video. If you don't want to miss it, make sure you hit that subscribe button and then check the bell so you get all notifications and it will alert you every time I post a new video.
Sing to me, as simple as I say. No need to overanalyze it. We grew apart more every day. When times get rough, I try to tell you.
I am super impressed with this. Remember, it was 2 of them for $7. I've paid a lot more for this look, and all you do is turn them on and off. Now I will say there's no timer, so I would just have to turn them on, but being in the bathroom, I would only turn them on when I'm gonna be in there anyway, so they don't need to be on a timer. But definitely run to your Target or Home Goods. I might go back and grab more just in case I need them for another day, because that is so cheap.
No kisses could protect us from what the future had in store. Love is a flicker in the distance. Oh, you try to grab it and it's gone. Won't you sing to me? There ain't no other way but just sing to me. Simple as I.
We're making progress. I went up to the attic. I looked everywhere for a new pot, kind of like a concrete looking one, and everything's already switching to like fall and Halloween. So I had this up in the attic, which is good because every time I show this in the space, people want it higher. That's why I crammed it in this, just to get a little bit of height. But I'm gonna grab a paint can and set the paint can in the basket, set this on the paint can, and then another day I'll have to grab moss unless I have some on hand, which I might, just to get it lifted some. Here we go. It made it so much taller. I still need moss. I checked and I'm out. So I'm probably just gonna run and swipe some from a few of my other pots because I don't need a ton. This one's already pretty low, but if I can find one that's already like overflowing. then I'll just swipe from that. Let's see. This one, well, look, see, I stuffed curtains in there to make it sturdy. So if you get one and you need it straight up and down and it's kind of leaning, just stuff stuff in there to make it work. I took a wad from Chase's tree in his office, and it doesn't take much. So I'm gonna set the camera down so I can spread this out, and then I'll show you what it looks like when I'm finished. It's not perfect, and I can get more next time I'm at Hobby Lobby, but I feel like that looks really good. I don't think I got to say it yet. Savannah came in here and vetoed the bath mat, so I saved it for when I get in the bath. I have something to step out on, but I feel like that looks really good, and that raised it a whole lot. Okay. I don't know if it's perfect in here. I'm sure this will get tweaked a lot, but we're gonna move on to the next area because I really want to use this somewhere, and I was just walking past a space that I think it's perfect for. So this is our powder bathroom, and it's just really simple, which it's powder bathroom. It doesn't need to be anything fancy. I added this probably about a week ago just to add something on that wall because I wasn't sure what to do there. But when I walked past, I'm always like, there's nothing here, and there's so much room. I don't know if you can tell on camera. And I thought, ooh, the black table. I can go in here, and then I can put some useful decor, which is like things that guests might need. And then it adds a pop of black in there. So I'm gonna get this little spot decorated. What are we thinking right here? I really love the idea. When I sat just the table in here, it was looking really good. Now it feels a little off. I feel like it needs greenery, but I don't want to do two greeneries. I'm sure at some point this will be like an accent wall. But is it kind of nice, like knowing there's plenty of room here to leave this in here just with like little things you need, like, you know what I mean? Just that guests can like get to. Let me clear this one off and grab like a Kleenex box. Maybe it just needs something else.
I'm out of reasons, I'm out of rhyme, but I'll only tell you that I'm out of time.
I love putting Kleenexes into pots. I picked this one up from Walmart, and it was like under $8. Let's see what we think. Maybe let's just move this guy off and try this. And then maybe the smaller little wicker thing. I have to figure out where I put it. There we go. So I could fill this up just with a few things. I think the sizing may work out better. Let's pull this out. Yay, nay. It may just be clutter. I don't know. Let me try the greenery over here.
I'm tired of this, and I wanna tell you straight just like it is. You're watching me like you want me, but you're still holding back, still holding back. Honestly, you're annoying me with the way that you keep playing. Show me your love like it is, like it is.
I think I like this a lot better. So when you walk in, you have the soap, the Kleenex, paper towels, hand towel. You have the wicker things there. And then this is just a nice little pop of greenery. It's also got like the bathroom spray on it. I'm gonna walk past a few times as I decorate other areas and see if we need to come back and tweak that next. The next piece that I picked up from like Home Goods, TJ Maxx, whatever you want to call it, ours is a 2-for-1, is this like marble piece. I felt like it matched our quartz countertop really well. And I'm always worried when I'm putting down like my straightener or my curling iron, basically any of my hot tools, that I'm gonna burn this countertop. I'm sure it's fine, but it just makes me paranoid. I picked this up for $9.99. So now I can just leave this out right here and you don't, I mean, you notice it, but not too bad. And then when I have like my stuff plugged in, it can just set right on it and I don't have to worry about it. This would also be good to put like your soaps on and your lotions like by a sink or anything, but I just thought it was like a nicer way for all my hot tools. This is the bathroom I was talking about earlier. This is like our pool bath. When girls come in here, it kind of makes me nervous that they're gonna slide because they're normally wet from swimming. So this goes out, if I unlock it, to our patio and to the pool. So hopefully this looks good. I'm gonna throw it down and then if it gets dirty, all I have to do is wash it and then I don't have to worry about the girls like slipping or sliding or falling.
My heart like you're fearless. Steal all the gold you can get. Show me your love, leave me breathless.
Now that I have this one laying down, I'm gonna go grab the bigger one from my bathroom because it may be able to hold the bigger one and then I'll just use this one when I get in and out of the bathtub. It's like I hate to cover up the nice marble, but I also want it where the girls aren't gonna fall. So I'm gonna go grab the bigger one and see which one we like best.
Breathless.
I would not have thought that I needed like that size of a rug in here. I felt like it would have been too big, but I feel like it's perfect. I mean, it covers up the tile, but at least it keeps girls from falling, which is its purpose. So I don't know if I leave it down just like when girls are swimming. I might take it up because a lot of the times Chase and his friends come and use this bathroom when they're in his building out there. And I feel like they would be worried to step on it because they're like shoes because it's white, but we'll just test it out and see. But at least we have no girls falling. This piece doesn't have a home now and it's like one of my favorite. So I got to thinking maybe I'll like it better than that like cream one. So I'm gonna try it in there.
I'm out of patience, I'm out of feels, but I guess I'm waiting around for something real. I'm going crazy, like what's the deal? 'Cause I want you to show me what you feel. You're watching me like you want me, but you're still holding back, still holding back. Honestly, you're annoying me with the way that you keep playing. Show me your love like it is, like it is. Bend open my heart like you're fearless. Steal all the gold you can get. Show me your love, leave me breathless.
I think I found the winner. I think I like this on here. I just love the pop of green because the majority of the time we walk in from this way. So I just feel like we need some height there. And I love having the green there. I love that vase. And then this is just a very useful table. So it's all stuff you need. I feel like I just need something like small right there. That's just like cutesy, which typically isn't me, but I'm definitely gonna be on the lookout. And I need to go back and just check my decor closet, but I'm much happier with the way like this feels now. This pot I've actually had like in our bedroom on Chase's nightstand, but I like it better than the one I have out over here in the living room, so I'm gonna go ahead and flip-flop those.
Bend open my heart like you're fearless.
This one still looks really good in here, and to be honest, most people aren't seeing it anyway. And I love the I love the other little planter being in here. It just goes better. So I need to find a little arrangement just to make it look nicer, but I feel like that's just better because these are all very like matte. And then I had that shiny pot, so I feel like this just kind of blends in nicely. This space or room, I'd love to figure out. I've tweaked it a little bit since the last video, but it still needs something. Like there's no color in here, which I'm all about, but I feel like it needs a little bit of life. And now that I took that tree out of here, I have this greenery left over from the powder bathroom. And then there's such a big gap here when they did our electric. Let me set this down. They put this outlet really high, and this even isn't like that short of a dresser. Like it's pretty tall, but there's still that big gap, and so I'm constantly trying to figure out what to do with it. So that's what we're gonna work on now. A lot of people mentioned when I talked about this over on Instagram to get a bigger TV, but this is a brand new TV we bought for it. So I really don't want to put a bigger TV in here if we don't have to. It's a guest bedroom. It doesn't get used much. I'd rather just get creative and make it work. A few people mentioned like doing books with bookends, so I'm gonna look at that. Like maybe I can go to Goodwill and find some really big books to put there. I'm gonna try this greenery and just see if I can put it off to the side. I'm just gonna see what I have and if I can make it work just to be like okay for a guest bedroom. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I can't just leave this empty because the gap is like really big.
Just pick up the phone and call me. I'll be there. Girl, let me show you. You're my one and only, like I told you. I'll be there. And if you get blue, I got the loving for you. Yeah.
I actually think this looks really good. I've messed with this for so many days, like off camera, and just having this come in here like changed it all, because all my vases were like shiny, and I'm really leaning towards that matte just because it's very organic. I feel like the greenery adds a little bit of life. It adds some height. I didn't like the greenery in the vase because it was messing, like it was kind of up on the TV, and I was worried the sensor's there for the remote. I'm actually really happy with this. I'm happy with the pillows. It looks nice and cozy. Okay, this room is finally coming together. I keep this shut most of the time just because it gets so hot sometimes when it's 120 degrees out. But yeah, super happy with this. You guys will have to let me know what you think. It's actually a different day, and I had already ended this video, but I wanted to insert this in because I ran to Hobby Lobby. I feel like a lot of people are just doing like one big branch type thing in their greenery. So I grabbed a few different kinds, but I wanted to show you real fast because I saw like a reel or a TikTok or something, a hack where if you're at Hobby Lobby, pay attention to the pricing, because most of them were $16.99, but I kept digging and they had some for $15.99. So anytime you're at Hobby Lobby, don't just pull the ones on the front, like dig around. Now these were all the same price, but someone could have been there before me and got the cheaper ones. So keep that in mind. I'm not sure exactly where I'm gonna put this yet. I know I want to try in this. If not, I'll put those back, but I kind of like where they're just like tall and it's like one piece. So I want to see if I can get it to look right. Oh, and if you're wondering, the like Spanish moss that I get, this is all I get for like my trees that I cover them up, but I just wanted to show you so you had an idea. So here's the before, and then I'm gonna switch it out and see which way we like it better. This does not seem right, so I'm going to grab my phone because like I have an inspo picture to see what I'm doing wrong. And then, oh yeah, see, it's something like that. So it does kind of like lean to the side, but I think this one's like a lot bigger. I might add the other one, like maybe we need two. So let me see what I can do.
Whenever you're lonely, just pick up the phone and call me. I'll be there. Girl, let me show you. You're my one and only, like I told you.
I think it takes a little bit of getting used to when you're used to like filling up the whole circle and it being like in the middle, and this is more leaning, but I like it. It looks very like organic to me and just flowy and natural. It still feels a little off, like I said. I think that's just typical anytime you're like changing something up, but super happy with that.
Whenever you're lonely, just pick up the phone and call me. I'll be there. Girl, let me show.
I tried it in that vase over there, but it didn't work. But now I'm thinking this would look really cool in this one, and it would just make it taller and more grand. So I'm gonna pull out that greenery and add this one.
You're my one and only, like I told you. I'll be there. And if you get blue, I got the loving for you. Yeah.
Once again, it takes a little bit of getting used to because I'm used to it being so tight right here, but I think I really love it. Even just sitting here for a few minutes and kind of tweaking it. I will say both places I did use two stems, where like in all the inspo pictures I used one, but I also think they were bigger and grander than the ones I found at Hobby Lobby. So just keep that in mind. I really do like it. I think it's really growing on me. It fills up this space since there's like not a lot going on here now. This is how I have that set up right now. So just wanted to share that with you since I was tweaking a few things and the video hadn't gone up yet. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you're not subscribed already, I would love for you to hit that button down below. I post 2 new videos every single week and we'd love to have you here. But I hope you guys have a wonderful week and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Whatever tomorrow